Hello and welcome to The Short, where we give a brief of the news from a Black perspective. I'm Fidel Franco. We are starting off with the COVID restrictions in New Brunswick and Atlantic Canada. As of March the 14th, all restrictions are lifted in the province of New Brunswick. That means that people are allowed to wear no mask, no social distancing, and no proof of vaccination. Now, it will all depend on the private companies if they want to still input some mask mandates or any health restriction, but it's not up to the provincial government anymore. Now, regardless of how you feel about this has some good and bad consequences. The good thing is that business are able to, get their start and provide with the economy and provide the services without being shut down, and they can welcome people to their establishments. The bad news is that right now we are on an all-time high of cases that are rising and also hospitalizations. We'll see how this goes within the future. Hopefully everybody stays safe out there. Now we're going to talk about an independent report about the Freedom Convoy. It has been done by an independent journalist that Black women that were trying to give support to the people of Ottawa were being targeted by Freedom Convoy supporters. They were being targeted with racist slurs, with threatening, all on social media. Now, this is not new if you're a person of color. When you do something or when you try to have a different point of view that is not kind of put in or liked by other medium people, you may get backlash. But the fact that racism is not tolerated, you are not supposed to get backlash for something that you agree or disagree on. Yes, we are able to disagree on certain things, but that makes you a racist if you are doing racial slurs because you don't agree with a point of view. We'll keep more on this. We'll show a link to the report, and hopefully this can get investigated by the authorities. And now we're going to finish up with the Ukraine-Russia conflict. Now, if you don't know, which has been international news, right now the situation is only getting worse. Russia is getting more aggressive when it comes to violence. The people of Ukraine have been very resilient and trying to protect their land. Now, when it comes to Canada, some ministers, especially from provincial to federal, has said that they are willing to welcome Ukrainians that are fleeing the country. So we'll keep posted on how this program is going to be. However, we also got to be careful on how this is developed. Now, if you don't remember, we had influx of Syrian refugees that came into the country, and they were welcome in Canada and other countries. However, they did face some backlash from people that didn't want the Syrians getting in. Now, I don't know if this is going to be the same thing with Ukraine, basically because the population is white in Ukraine. But we have to make sure that we are keeping an eye on how these policies are going to be made and what the backlash is. Because usually the backlash is an anti-immigrant resent by radical groups and other type of political indulgence and personnel. So we'll definitely try to keep an eye on to see how this develops. But we do think that immigration is important, and we do think we have to do something or anything that we can to help these people that didn't want to leave their homes. They were perfectly comfortable where they were, but unfortunately other people didn't think that way and they wanted to invade them, and they did. So we definitely have to bring some solidarity to the people of Ukraine, and hopefully the federal and the provincial government in Atlantic Canada, in the provinces of Nova Scotia, New Brunswick and PEI, which we do need the immigration, are able to participate in this and maybe give some solution to this matter, either temporarily or permanent, just to help them out. So please like and subscribe. Don't forget to rate this podcast, and we'll see you next time.